Well, Chrome, the camera app, Instagram, iBooks, Risk, eBay, Netflix. Well, those are pretty well my go-to apps right there. I use them almost on a daily basis because they suit my needs from day to day. I read a lot. I primarily read websites like Gizmodo, Jalopnik, MacRumors. I do a bunch of research as well. If I go off on a tangent and start looking up things I'm just curious in. And I'm almost always reading a book. So having the ability to read on my phone and my iPad, picking up right where I left off, it's a convenience that has kept me reading. And it's due to the fact that I'm no longer carrying around, a 4-inch thick book that's 800 pages long. And I use Instagram because it is my favorite social networking app. Facebook has just become too cluttered, and because of that, I've literally not posted a status on Facebook in probably pushing about 2.5 years now. And Netflix comes in, I watch it nearly every night before I go to bed, and I'm all the time looking for my next car project on eBay or researching Jeep parts, trying to find a good deal. And I go to Junkyard probably a couple times a month, and I sell stuff on eBay as well. And ease of usability and flow of interface is a major factor as to why I use the apps I do. For example, Google Chrome keeps everything from my bookmarks to my history, all of it, everything in sync between my iPhone, my iPad, my MacBook Pro, and my iMac. It's a matter of convenience for me. If I can use an app and get done what I need to get done in a pleasant manner, then I will naturally gravitate towards that application over others. I think anybody would. And what application have you used that is not so enjoyable, and why? Well, some of the photo editing applications I have used come to mind, like PicShot. The interface, it just doesn't flow, and it's a little too cluttered. It's as if they're trying to accomplish too much at one time in one screen, and it just doesn't flow. For example, the icon has blue and white in it, yet throughout the app, it's a purple and white interface. It doesn't make sense. And the lack of flow makes the usability, cumbersome, at best. And if I had a photo editing app with so many features, I would make it an iPad app. Having more real estate would truly make a world of difference for that app. And then I would go farther and alter the iPhone version. I would reduce the clutter. I would make it flow. The colors match, from the icon throughout the application. And I would possibly even reduce some of the features to make it a little more specific and usable. Does the platform on which the app is running make a difference? Well, yes. Kind of like I just said, things are different on different devices. Having that application on an iPad, would give you that much screen space versus, that much. And this is an iPad mini too. It's not even the big iPad. And it makes a world of difference having that much more space to see the buttons, to have more on the screen. And then when you go deeper into devices, such as an iPhone 4 or an iPhone 5, the processor is completely different. The camera is different. The screen is different. The pixel density is different. Everything comes into play when you're developing. Resource allocation, graphic design. Everything comes into consideration when you're developing for a device. So yes, the device most definitely makes a difference. And I think that ought about do it.